What's going on, everybody? It's your host, the Crypto Wonder from the Crypto Wonder Podcast. And hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. So, it's never a dull moment in crypto. Even when you think things are quiet, something is always happening somewhere else, right? Something is always happening. You miss a week in crypto, that's equivalent to, I used to say 30 days. Now it's more like 90 days. This stuff is crazy, man. Let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on, especially in the smart contract, Ethereum, DeFi space. Oh my goodness, folks. Yo, you guys gotta chill. Everybody's just, not everybody. So many people, though, are just basically fighting each other regarding Ethereum POS and proof of work and how legitimate is, one chain over the other. And you're like, yo, man, come on. Come on. So it's just people, the emotions are running high. I don't know, folks, FOMO, I don't know if it's because of the bear market, the sentiment, people are pissed off that chain, wow, that Pulse chain didn't come out yet. Who knows? Who knows? All I can say is, man, just pretty much learn about what you're being affected by. This is all a learning process for so many people. What I do sort of fear, and I'm gonna say this and it's real, is how some of the new people who coming into crypto, who's been in crypto for less than 2 years, let's say a year and a half, you guys really gotta chill, because you've never been in these cycles before. You've never experienced multiple bear markets and bull markets, right? So this is, like they say, it's the fastest asset appreciating class as far as crypto, but it's also the fastest asset appreciating class where you could lose your ass, like, for real. If you're not smart, you got to be smart out here. You really have to be smart out here and temper your emotions. I'm seeing guys stream, and shout out to the streamers, but you know look, I'm a streamer. I stream too. But shout out to the streamers who consistently try to, put in the work to, do what they enjoy and spread, I guess, the good word. But for your new streamers who are new in crypto and new in Hex and everything surrounding Hex, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, all the derivatives, etc., the projects coming out on Pulse Chain, blah, blah, blah. Yo, you know, you got to follow the model of success, whatever that means to you, but when you try to share to people what you're doing, right, and you give your reasoning, you're right, you justify your moves, you tell people how you're going to invest, people are going to follow you. That's what happens. People are going to follow you, and you may not care. But this is why I never talk about what I'm doing as far as like whatever in crypto, how I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, why except for the overall premise of, listen, creating generational wealth, making money out here. That's really it. But how and the whys and who doing this and that and this and the techniques and this and that. Because when things go the other way, guess who is going to have really to have their tails tucked between their legs? Guess who's going to be to blame? It's you, because you talked about it, because you're speaking about it. Like, I'm taking a risk, just, speaking about everything I speak about, because life is a risk. It is what it is, but these are safer risks, right? Safer bets, man. You see what Hex is doing on Pulse Chain. Look, man, I'm gonna love the day when I could say that. I'm gonna love the day when I could say, you see what Hex is doing on Pulse Chiz name? Man, Richard, come on, man. Let's get it already, man. Come on, man. I know he's waiting like everybody else. He wants it more than everybody else, but we want it badly. Badly. But you see what Hex is doing on POW. That's not for nothing. People are desperate. Like call it what it is. Everybody's not gonna have your moral, whatever position you think you have. Oh yeah, upright. Especially those of you who are caked up. All you guys that's caked up and did very well in Hex, congratulations, kudos. People are trying to mimic those same moves. But at the same time, they got to deal with their emotions when they see a new chain come out. And it's supposed to be, as they say, in the Ethereum state, fork. Not just a copy, but a fork, right? Because people don't know the difference. And they see Hex over there. Oh my, and a fraction of a price? What do you think people are going to do? And I know there's some people on the low who say something on the stream live, and behind the scenes they're going to do whatever they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how life is. That's just how life is. If you believe in Hex, and you know Hex is what it is, because Hex is Hex, right? Hex is Hex on POW. And you see what it's done on Ethereum POS. All this POW POS stuff, we're going to have to find something else, man. I'm tired. But you see what those coins have done. Folks are going to scoop them up as much as they can. And pray, right? Scoop and pray. Scoop up some Hex and pray. Not only 11K and pray, but folks are buying into this POW business. They're buying into Ethereum Fair. And they're praying. Look, let them do what they're gonna do. You can't save everybody, like I said. And I'm not even passing judgment on them. Because if they fare well, look, they took the chance. They took the high risk and high reward. It's coming for them. If it goes another way, then say la vie, that's how it goes. But everybody, like a lot of people, not everybody. When I say it, I speak in general terms, but it's not really applicable to all. A lot of people just have to stand on their pedestal and podium and talk their talk about, oh no, don't do POW. It's not official. You're waiting for Richard Heart to give the okay? Listen, I get it. Richard, listen. The man's a genius. What he did as far as helping people mint inflation with Hex, that is absolutely genius. But if you're waiting for him to basically caress you and lull you and let you believe that, such and such, that's it's kind of like, what are you in crypto for? It's every man for themselves, person to person, right? First page on the white paper for BTC, person to person, right? Peer to peer. It's you by yourself with your crypto. If you know what you're doing, secure. When they talk all this sovereign stuff, it's all relevant. And you make your decisions. Why are you waiting for somebody else to do something for you? Why are you waiting for somebody else to give you the green light? And if that's the case, maybe this is not, if it's too much freedom, too much responsibility, I should say, not just freedom, but also responsibility for you, and you can't handle it, then you're going to mess up, possibly. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But why people just wait? The man just tweeted talking about he's traveling. He's traveling. You don't got time to be. And folks are like, oh, I'm going to wait for see what Richard said. What? What? Why are you in crypto? Why? Why are you in crypto? And quiet is kept, for real, seriously. Yeah, I know. I understand. For many people in the Hex, it's all about Hex, right? But look, we still waiting for Pulse Chain, and when Pulse Chain comes, you're gonna have people who are just gonna be all about Pulse Chain. They're not gonna think about nothing else. In other words, what I'm saying is, there's other opportunities that people may not want to accept that's out here, and folks are doing the best they can with what they have, and what they have that's available, irrespective of all the stuff Richard has said. Irrespective of that, people are still making money, finding other ways to make money using cryptocurrency. So it doesn't matter. Like a lot of times I see people, they're arguing, they're making video clips, Twitter, live streams, posts, left and right. And I say to myself, well, education is one thing, but ranting and raving constantly over and over and over and over and over, or parroting certain narratives over and over and over again, it gets tiring. It gets tiring. Because all people are trying to do is just improve their economic standing overall. It's good to say, nah, I got this bag and you didn't. Or, see, I told you so. It's easy to do that. It's easy to do that, to point fingers when things go south. But at the same time, this is about trial and error. How do you learn if you don't make mistakes? Right? That's why I can't really adhere or listen to everybody who's in this community talking. They talk because after a while it just becomes noise. I minimize my information intake, and I do my research in the background. And I don't go running, listening to hear what some new jack who just got into the community has to tell me about crypto. And then when I'm hearing the people talk, it's like, wait a minute. You just parroting what people have been doing since I got into space, 2017, 18, 19, 20, and you acting like you got the secret sauce? Come on, man. And then want to talk about, folks there's this thing now where people saying, they bought the top, right? They bought the top a year ago, Hex at the top, and held on to now. And some people are pissed off that they held on to now, right? Because they don't understand the space. And then they're saying, that they missed out on opportunities between the top and now that they could have, right, used by selling whatever they bought as far as Hex and use that money elsewhere. That's your right to do that. I don't care. No one should care. It's your right. Yeah, you're going to have people who pissed off at you, but that's just life. You can't make everybody happy. Certain things, why should everybody know about everything you got going on? Yeah, but like, come on, man, because you make yourself a target. Because then now you're talking about, okay, you got shiny objects. The shiny objects may have to perform, right, over time to prove their standing and their existence. Like the POW is going to have to prove its salt, Ethereum fair, whatever. Like these things are just going to have to, whatever, stand the test of times. These derivatives are going to have to, we still waiting to see what those things, how they perform in the long term. It took Hex years to prove its worth, its salt. So you got to understand there's different like variables and dynamics involved when you're dealing with playing in this market. So to say, oh, you could have, you held the top and then you bought all the way down and now look at you. And it's still, it's a bad feeling. Yeah, but like, come on, man. There's a flip side to that, because sometime from now when the bull market really comes back, because everything goes up and comes down, it can't be a bear market forever. When the bull market comes back, if you were buying down all the way down at this time period, you're going to be very happy that you did when the bull market returns. But because you don't have the patience, right? You don't really understand delayed gratification. It's just these are just words for some people. They don't live it. They're going to criticize those people that say, hey, listen, man, I'm just going to keep DCAing down. Some people say, no, I'm not going to DCA down. They take their bag and they do something else, and they have every right to. But I'm talking about the people who talk about how they were told that they should DCA down, and they listen to them, and they're mad at those people that told them they should DCA down. because they lost on opportunities on other things that came and went and did very well, and they could have like used that money to, what they say is to sound good, to make it sound good. They could have took that money, pumped, like, and then get on another pump and dump, or pump, let's just say without the dump, another thing that pumps, and say, oh, see, I could have had more money to buy Hex. You probably wouldn't have never bought Hex again. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Who cares? Who cares, man? Because other people are going to buy Hex, right? Other people are going to continue to buy Hex. Other people are going to continue. When Pulse Chain comes out, we still waiting. They're going to continue to buy Pulse Chain. They're going to continue to do Pulse X. What you're seeing now is the precursor of what's about to happen when Pulse Chain launches. You see the frenzy, the fervor. People are going on live streams. They biting their nails. They're climbing. Like, they just like, you could look at it. You're like, yo, the FOMO was seething through the camera. And that's where you get wrecked a lot of times, because you're emotional. All your rationality goes out the window. It's about right now. Get this bag. Somebody was like, look, I need to get this bag right now. I need to get this bag now. Why? Like, really? And now other people who are watching you are going to believe what you're saying, and they're going to follow you. If you're not careful, right? Just, I don't know. It's like it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. Because I could talk about Pulse Chain till I'm blue to the face. Be bullish on it, absolutely. I enjoy Hex. I like what Hex does. It is what it is. I respect the fact that it's on POW because it's a copy. I mean, what I'm saying, a copy, the chain forked, and it's a free copy, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. And people were, you know, knowledgeable enough and astute and efficient enough and had the wisdom to launch a front end right away so that you can play with it, quote unquote, experiment with it. Stake it, see what it does. Then use Hedron. Then do something with Maximus. And the Perpetuals will do whatever. Just enjoy yourself over there. Yo, it's a free opportunity that people in this world don't have right now that you have. And folks are not even grateful for that. They're like, oh, you know, no, I'm not messing with it. I'm not doing this and doing that. Okay, it's your choice. You could not mess with it. But you got to understand, like, you just being in crypto, you just being in an Ethereum holding ERC20 tokens, you got a chance now to have multiple copies just by holding what you have that may or may not have value in the future. Be thankful for that, at least. Like, come on. And then some people were even able to extract some value off of POW. I mean, that's bread. That's money. That's just something you just got. Like, what, you don't like money? You don't like money? You judging? You judging people who I mean, come on. We got so much to face on an everyday. And then those of us who are in crypto, you know, dealing with these things, like, so many people don't understand what we're going through. So many people, more people don't know about this crypto stuff than we do. And even more do not deal with smart contracts and DeFi. They do not deal with DeFi. I know people myself who can't stand DeFi. They're like, oh, what's that? They don't believe in DeFi at all. That's their loss. Because guess what? People have made multiple exponential gains. And there's opportunity to make more. But we got to sit back, analyze, and think and be rational. People, like really relax. Chill, not say relax, chill, and do nothing. Be active in your own way. Be active in your learning. Be active in understanding what you own. You know, be familiar with the risks. Understand safety precautions. You know, how do you keep your crypto safe from getting stolen? What mistakes can you make where you lose and you can never recover? Limit that, like eliminate that, not just eliminate those risks. Take the time to do that, because what? Your economic energy is not worth it. Your future self is not worth you taking care of your finances now to make sure that you're right in the future. You're not worth it. Come on. What are we talking about? What are we doing? What are we doing? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Some people are just going to sit and do nothing. Okay, that's fine. Some people are going to ape in and do what they do. That's fine too. But when we give these messages out, I'm going to sit on my hands. You know, some people are going to sit on their hands, right? They're going to sit on their hands. And they're going to be mad later that they sat on their hands. Believe that. There's some people that's going to ape in. And they're going to be mad because something happens and they made a mistake or whatever. And they got wrecked and they're going to be mad they aped in. Some people are going to ape in and be happy. Some people are going to sit on their hands and be happy. You can't have it always for everybody. Like, pick your poison, right? Get in where you fit in and live life and enjoy the ride. Did we see this happening 2 weeks ago? No, we did not. We did not. So now it's here. Look, yo, hey. Oh, class time. How we gonna make this money? Oh, this is what happened. Oh, this is what I'm gonna avoid now. This is how I'm gonna prepare for Pulse Chain when it comes out. Oh, okay. This is what. Oh, okay. I see here. Thank you for the bag. Thank you for the free card. Oh, extract. Value. Cha-ching, ching, ching. Thank you. It's all about thank you. Who got hurt? Who got rugged? Who got scammed with this thing here? If you got it for free and didn't make a move, and then those of us, that did make a move, hey, it's what it is. A wing and a prayer. Hopefully everything goes well, and it should be that. Leave it at that. Everybody want to fight, not everybody, but people want to, argue about who's right and who's wrong, who's more smarter than the other, who has a more superior knowledge and been in the space longer than others. Just because you've been in the space for a long time doesn't mean you got it together. That's another thing too. A lot of people who talk about they've been in the space a long time, I still learn about crypto every day. There's something I loop facts. I do not just stop learning. And I don't speak to be some type of thought leader in a sense, just espouse information and the do's and don'ts. I have fun with this, man, when I'm creating content. Because it's exciting. This is something that the world has never seen before. What are we doing? Come on, man. Embrace this. Enjoy it. Enjoy the opportunity. It came to you for a reason. I mean, imagine, man, multiple copies. Imagine this thing works out well. You're gonna have at least three on 3 copies of Hex on 3 different chains. At least, if things should work out, definitely 2. Once Pulse Chain, Pulse Chain, what's up? Richard, what's up? The devs over there, what's up? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You waiting for 11K and pray? I guess. I don't know. Maybe, because the macro economists are talking all this crazy stuff that we expect more calamity in the markets. Expect more. That's what they're saying. Expect more. So it may very well go down to 11K. Who knows? But in the meantime, in between time, if you staking and you earning yield every single day, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. It's an opportunity. You're fortunate. I don't care how small your bag is. You earning yield every single day. The power of compounding is blessing you. Let's keep it. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. In any case, that's it. That's all I wanted to say, and that's where we're at right now. We're gonna continue. Look, I'm gonna be studying in the background, reading, researching, reviewing, right? Twitter and keeping abreast and updated on what's going on, because this thing moves too fast to just be like, oh no, I'll give this a break for a month and then come back like, oh, a month, you miss a lifetime practically, man. If I took a break for this whole month, last month, for a month or whatever, I would have missed all this. No, but it's information. Information is power. Use it. Use these keys to apply in life so that we can be in a better position, better situation, without trying to tear each other down. What's the purpose of tearing people down? What is that? How does that make you feel? You enjoy that? You enjoy waking up today and trying to take things from other people and mislead them and dupe them and think that you the one? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And shout out to the new people that's in the space trying to do their thing, but be careful for real. Be careful in how you speak to the people and the messages you say, because you will be held responsible by default. Once you're creating content, somebody's going to listen to you. You don't know who can be impacted by what you're saying, and then they go and act on what you said.
And hopefully for the right reasons in a positive way, it lands right versus something else and they get harmed. You understand? In any case, I'm out. Take care. Peace.